Hello and welcome to another video. Now I have not done a video in a little while because I just haven't had any good ideas. Plus, well, I haven't had a good thing to record with, and now I have a good like screen recorder recording app thing. So I am gonna just this is basically a video to test it out, pretty much. So now any of you country ball fans out there definitely know who PWA is. It's a fairly popular country ball channel here. They started doing real life videos as well, but I'll just react to some of them because I've been watching them for a while. As you can see here, I'm subscribed. Actually, I'll let you in on a little secret. I just subscribed for the purpose of this video, and I definitely, and yeah, I wasn't subscribed before I filmed this video, and I'll probably stay subscribed after this video. But anyway, so we got quite a few here. We'll just start with these ones. Go here, get some interesting ones. These two are apparently for members only, so I'm not going to be trying to watch these ones because I'm not a member. So yeah, let's do country ball therapy first. Now, I am a fan of country balls, and I'm a fan of history, so I mean, I will pause and explain some of these, but I'll be reacting mostly. Obviously, I don't have a face cam, but I do have my mic, so you can hear me laugh if I laugh. You can hear me giggle if I giggle or something. And then I'll obviously explain the backstories for those of you who might not understand. So we're going to do this one, country ball therapy. I watched most of these before, and I really like all of them, but my reaction is pretty much the same every time I watch it. So, get loading. Actually, I like to point something here. Canada being the therapist is actually really funny because, I mean, Canada's always thought of this like country where everyone's really nice. I mean that's true for most of the people. Actually, I've never been to Canada, but despite the fact that I live in Michigan, as I've mentioned before in my videos, but people in Canada, yes, they're mostly pretty nice. But there are a few. I mean, every country has its people who don't like being the same and like being rebellious and stuff. So, yeah, but anyway, yeah, so Canada being the therapist, obviously it's based on the stereotype. Canadians are nice, and therefore they'd be good at therapy and stuff. Yeah, all that stuff. So, yeah. So we'll continue. So we got the US here first. Okay, now this, and they're gonna explain it on the video here, but this here word association, it's basically just, and they're gonna explain it here in a second, but the therapist, Canada, will say a word, and then the, client, which right now it's the US, but it will be other countries, will basically say, like, what they think of when they hear that word. So, there's some funny ones coming up here, and, yeah. Now. Okay. Now this one, country and invade. Here, I'll go back a few seconds. Just a sec. Eagle, freedom, tree, talking. UK here, tea, drink. I mean, we all know that one. Country, invade. Okay, this is actually funny. I mean, it's not funny to those countries that got invaded, but still, it is funny because obviously British Empire. And so the British invading pretty much any, basically the British invaded and claimed pretty much any unoccupied, I mean, I should probably not say unoccupied, I should say unoccupied by European lands, because, I mean, they're not going to invade, like, French colonies unless they're at war with France. So when they're colonizing, they're not just going to say, oh, this French colony is mine. Unless they, like, absolutely want it. But, like, they're gonna say instead, like, okay, we're just gonna take this because the people who live here are people who aren't European, and therefore we don't care. that was basically what the British was thinking of. But yeah, this one's good because I mean not anymore because the British don't do that anymore because they're not like the major superpower they were anymore. They were in the past. Main superpowers now would be like China, Russia, India's becoming a superpower, and then U.S. is still kind of a superpower, but it's definitely being caught up too quickly by at least China. So let's continue. And then Canada being surprised there. Because Canada was a British colony for a while. I believe they only got their full independence in the 70s, if I'm correct. Okay, Smart and Me. That one, if you know PWA, you'll. Which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, PWA does mainly countryable things. Actually, pretty much just countryable things. And it actually stands for Pixel Wolf Animation. But anyway, so this was Smart and Me. There's a running gag in PWA and also in the Countryable universe that British people think they're like always think they're smart. And I mean that is true. I mean there's always people in every country that are like, oh yeah, I'm smart. There's nothing that can stop me from thinking I'm smart and stuff like that. But there's the stereotype like around the world that British people always think they're smart. So yeah. That's that. Okay, Russia here. This is gonna be some good ones. Here, I'll go back. I kind of messed it up. Okay. No, this is gonna continue for the rest of the time. I'm just talking, but saying that it's classified. But yeah, I think we kind of understand that one. Cold War, Soviet Union. I mean, Russia's, I mean, not completely, but sort of the continuation of the Soviet Union. I mean, not completely, but they were the backbone of the Soviet Union, and the whole reason it existed in the first place was because of Russia. So yeah. Oh, this part, I love this part. And then Canada just pushes it up like, yeah, okay, good enough. Like, in the getting at this, I mean, yeah, you know, obviously, like, the Russian winters, Russians being able to deal with very cold, very severe winters and blizzards and all that stuff, while, like, other countries just have stone. Okay, because obviously the Russian winter helping the Russians, like, defeat both Napoleon, and, I mean, you know who I'm going to talk about for the second one, but I'm not going to say it, because, I mean, yeah, I don't have ads that give me money in my videos, but still, I don't want to say it, because I don't want my video to become removed or reported or something like that. So, yeah, but anyway, you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. The Russian winter is a lot worse than other winters. And I can say that without even having been to Russia before, because you just know it. Because you know it from the past. Like, yeah, it's just crazy. Like, if I remember correctly, Napoleon, when there was Russia with, like, over, correct me if I'm wrong, but I am kind of tired when I'm making that video, but, over 500,000 troops, and he came back with, like, less than 100,000, I believe, or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but, yeah, I think it was something like that, but he lost a ton in Russia. Same with the, other guys who tried to invade Russia. Also, remember Finland trying to invade Russia? That was fun. Let's continue. Okay. This one got me really funny because I am an American, so yeah. But sorry if I'm pausing too much. I just wanted to say something. Okay, this one's funny because Canada says vodka, and obviously Russians love their vodka. So yeah, so Russia says yes, thinking that Canada was asking if they wanted vodka, but instead, Canada was obviously just saying vodka to see what's the first thing that came to the Russians' mind, which would probably also still be yes, but. And then Canada says, no, it's a word association. And then, yeah. Where's the vodka? Then pulls out a knife. Oof. Yeah. That's Russia. We got China. Censorship non-exist. Okay. Probably anyone watching this video who is not in China, who's not in mainland China, knows about this. Chinese government censoring tons of things, and you're claiming that censorship is not a thing at all. Okay. Oh god, this is. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, you'd probably be able to tell the size of at least a few of these, but for those of you who don't know, in the Country Boy universe, these, Chile, which is the one on the left, for those of you who don't know, then, the right, oof. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired because I'm mixing up my directions. But anyway, Chile is the one closest to India, the one on the right. Then there's Israel, and then Nepal, and I'm not sure what the one on the left is, maybe tell me in the comments. But Chile is obviously the land it controls is very long and very thin. And so their country before was not Nepal, they're long Chile, so they're basically that. And then there's Israel, who, I honestly don't get this one, but they're a cube, which I don't completely get it, but probably has something to do with history. And then Nepal, probably most of us know that one, the flag is shaped like that. Sometimes they put teeth on the flag there, so that's the better version. But yeah, but I don't know what the one on the left is. And I know ones like Venice are weirdly shaped too, country balls. They're not actually just normal country balls. They're actually they're weirdly shaped. But yeah. So that's that. There's a ton of others here, so I guess we can go look at these ones. So let's see. These scaled ones, I really like these ones, but this one's actually pretty good. Okay. Jeez. Boy. Alright. We'll do the population density one. This one's actually pretty funny. Alright, so you got Greenland here. So you got all these lined up from least dense to most dense. So Greenland is the least densely populated area on Earth, despite its massive size, which don't believe flat maps. They just make it seem as big as Africa, but in reality it's nowhere near that size. But it still is the largest island on Earth. Technically, the continents are technically islands, because they aren't all connected over sea, at least as of right now. But still, the largest the officially largest island is Greenland. So, but they have a very, 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 very small, densely populated island there. It is. Yeah, and you're gonna see that here. So. Here, I actually already started here. Okay. How many people do you have per square kilometer? Greenland. Well, if you wrote the whole number, 0. Yeah. then you got Canada there. Canada's not very densely populated either. Yeah, then they switch to miles there. I mean, US uses miles. Canada to an extent does. Same with Britain. And then Liberia and Myanmar use it too. Yeah, India doesn't use miles. India uses kilometers. Which honestly, I feel like kilometers are a lot easier. Yes, Barbados. And then Singapore. Singapore, obviously, Singapore is obviously a city-state, so it's Malaysia. It used to be part of Malaysia, but now it's a city-state, it's its own nation. It is very rich and very populated, hence the extremely high population density in it. And yet, there's still one place in the world with a higher population density than the city-state of Singapore. And it's not even an independent nation. And you'll see that here. Yes, this is fun. Macau. For those of you who don't know, this is the flag Macau. I mean, obviously the eyes are just the country ball part, but yeah, they are very densely populated, as they aren't very big. They are extremely small. Yeah, it used to be Portuguese, and now they're, yeah, they're it's kind of a weird situation with them, and same with Hong Kong. I mean, Hong Kong's more secure, more like laid out, but Hong Kong's situation with China is basically like, okay, you're gonna be basically a fully democratic, not fully democratic, mostly democratic Chinese puppet until year X, which is coming up soon. It's like 20 years now or something like that. I don't remember. And then Macau was more interesting, because Macau was Portugal. Hong Kong was Britain, most of you know that, but Macau was Portugal. And it was one of the few Portuguese-held territories in Asia. So it was Portugal mainly adventured in Africa and South America. So, yeah, but basically, Macau is, I haven't done much research into it, but if I'm correct, it's something like they are in a similar situation to Hong Kong, but at the same time, if I'm correct, Portugal still technically controls it, but like China owns it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't done much research on it, but anyway, yeah, Macau was very densely populated. Yeah. Alright, now let's do military spending. This is gonna be fun. I mean, as an American, I love this one because, I mean, yeah, you'll understand why. Let's get Poland first. So this premiered October 13th. I'm recording this on November 7th, so, yeah. So almost a month ago. So, yeah. Basically, Poland, yeah. Forgot what I was gonna say, but anyway, yeah, this is from, last year, from 2020, the, year of, the year of, I'll just say craziness for now. Yeah, because I try not to swear on my channel. So yeah. Anyway, you know what I probably was gonna say, but anyway, so you got Poland here, and they spent 14.8 billion. You got Canada. Yeah, you can see why I chose this one. Yeah, this is UK, almost 60 billion. Yeah, how much the sunglasses. For those who don't know, in country ball lore, the United States always wears sunglasses. And there's a multitude of stories people have come up with on why. Some just say it's because they just want to look cool. Some say it's because they got some kind of eye damage or eye infection or something like that. Some say that the U.S. just like created with them and born with them, and that's how it is. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Also, there's a ton of other channels that you can look into country ball history, but I'll link all of these videos in the description because they're all very good. All very good videos. Okay, we got Russia here, 61.7 billion, slightly more than the British. Okay, there's India, just over 70 billion. And yep, and then I'm gonna see China here, $252 billion spent on their military in 2020. Yep, that's a lot. And then the US. $778 billion. Okay, this is the part that makes me laugh. It's not the part where the US by far spent the most money on their military last year in 2020. I mean, that's just obvious. Like, the fact that the U.S. spent a ton, like, way more than they need to on the military here, like, that's just an obvious fact. If you know U.S., you're gonna know that. But what Poland says here, that it surely never lost a war. Yeah, I'll show you the U.S.'s reaction to that. Yeah, just sitting there like, what did you just say? Like, there's a few wars they've lost. Now, there's a pretty good video I watched on a few days ago, a few days before I recorded this video, on what what like what wars the U.S. has been in, like if they lost one or if it was inconclusive. Now, obviously, they've won a lot of wars. Modern day, early 1900s, they've won both world wars, and I mean, I say win, but with a little bit of caveat because they joined. I mean, in the Second World War, they joined only after 2 years, but in the First World War, they joined in the last year of fighting, and they didn't really do a whole bunch. The Allies were probably still going to win even if the U.S. didn't officially join, but the U.S. joining solidified an Allied victory in the First World War. But in the Second one, they didn't even choose to join. That was just because of Japan. But basically, yeah. So they've won a ton of wars, and they've lost very few. Now, now the main one that comes to mind with the wars that the U.S. has lost is Vietnam, or as we Americans like to sometimes call it, just Nam. But yeah, obviously, given that we supported the South, or the more democratic ones, and I say more democratic because even then they still weren't completely democratic. The more correct term would be just anti-communist. So yeah, because the U.S. supported the anti-communists and the anti-communists lost, the U.S. technically also lost. But the U.S. did make a peace deal with the North Vietnamese, the communists, before the South completely fell, so yeah. But anyway, the U.S., other wars the U.S. lost, honestly, there's not really any others that come to mind because, I mean, U.S., yeah, it's only been around for like less than 250 years, so yeah. But like, I mean, there's tons of wars the U.S. has been in that were like inconclusive. They didn't win, but like the War of 1812. Now I know it might be crazy that me as an American is saying that the U.S. didn't win the War of 1812. Well, the reason is it's true, and I'm saying this not because I'm expecting everyone in the comments to every American in my comments section to yell at me for saying the U.S. didn't win the War of 1812. It's because I want to get the point across, because there are tons and tons and tons of Americans who believe that the U.S. won the War of 1812. That is not true. I have seen TV hosts on quote-unquote historical shows saying that the U.S. won the War of 1812. I've seen plenty of quote-unquote historical YouTubers saying that the U.S. won the War of 1812. And, like, some of these people aren't even Americans, so, like, or, like, British, or Canadians. So it's like, yeah. Look, the U.S. did not win the War of 1812. The U.S. did not lose the War of 1812. Britain did not win the War of 1812. Britain did not lose the War of 1812. It was a tie. The U.S. gained land. The U.S. lost land. The British gained land. The British lost land. The British lost naval battles. The U.S. lost naval battles. Both of them won naval battles. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. U.S. did not lose War of 1812. Anyway, or win. But, anyway, I think that might do it for this video. I don't know how far in we are, but, I should probably get to bed. So, yeah. Well, that's me signing off. Goodbye. I'll see you in my next video. Be sure to like if you want more PWA reaction videos, or if you just want Country Ball reaction videos in general. If you want me to do, like, just history reaction videos, or if you want me to continue playing video games, comment below. And also be sure to subscribe if you like the video. I haven't been gaining any since I haven't been uploading, but I'll be uploading some more. So, yep. Goodbye, and have a good rest of your day, or night, or evening, or morning, or whatever time of day it is you are watching this. Goodbye.